Hello, my name is Bremer and I am a consultant at the Let's Eat Consulting Company. We analyze reviews for restaurants and give recommendations so they can improve their business. Reviews are very important for restaurants as they can sour or improve a customer's opinion before they even enter the restaurant. Our company helps restaurants produce good reviews and helps them address the negative ones. After watching this presentation, I hope you will leave with some understanding of restaurants and how reviews can drastically affect their business. Our company was established 1.5 years ago during the pandemic. Our primary goal is to assist restaurants who have been negatively impacted by COVID-19 and really any other restaurant in need. Leadership, teamwork, and ethical values are the core principles of our company. And finally, our mission statement is to help our clients with substantial improvement while providing quality guest satisfaction. I'm originally from Columbus, Georgia. I'm about to graduate from the University of West Georgia with a Bachelor's of Science in Economics. While I attended school, however, I worked as a bartender at the Irish Bread Pub in Carrollton. So I have a little bit of experience in the serving industry, especially with the serving drinks aspect of the business. As a bartender, I learned how to talk to customers, how to push products, and most importantly, how to get customers to become regulars. That's the goal for a bartender and should be the goal for restaurants. We always want them to come back. I feel like my experience in this industry has definitely helped me in my job at the Let's Eat Consulting Company. The restaurant I'm reviewing is 219 Food and Spirits. It's located in Fortson, Georgia, and is a traditional American bar and grill. They have been in business for 6 years. They are mainly known for their burgers, pork chops, and specialty drinks, including the 219 Lake Lemonade and 219 Margarita. They are located in a secluded area with only two real competitors, Hunter's Pub and Shorty's Southern Food. Hunter's Pub is pretty much identical to 219 Food and Spirits, the only difference being a better bar scene at 219. People come for food and to drink at the bar at 219, while only for food at Hunter's Pub. Shorty's, on the other hand, is right next door to 219, but is very different. They specialize in Southern food and are mainly only used for takeout. It's more of a barbecue fast food restaurant than a dining restaurant like 219 is. Overall, 219 has an award-winning chef that people from all over the area of Columbus come to see, blowing the competition out of the water. Starting off with the restaurant's strengths. This gentleman was very pleased with the restaurant's atmosphere and the diverse menu. He also mentioned bingo, trivia night, and live music, which is a huge draw. He gave his experience a 5-star rating, so 219 must be doing something right in this aspect. The owner also responded to his review, which looks good on the restaurant and will incentivize customers to give good reviews and return to the restaurant. I would recommend that the owner continues to respond to reviews and keep these special nights in place. Continuing on with good reviews, this lady was also satisfied with her experience, giving it 5 stars. She loved the atmosphere and the steak risotto especially. She then says she wants to go back for their lunch tacos. Having lunch items is a good way to get customers in the door at that time, because lunchtime is generally pretty slow for many restaurants, dinner being the main time for restaurant goers. I would recommend keeping these lunch items indefinitely. This review was also happy with the steak risotto and the drinks as well. Reviews saying the staff was friendly and attentive is always good to see. A bad waitress can ruin the whole experience even if the food was cooked by Gordon Ramsay. I would recommend to hire servers who are very friendly and hardworking because it will definitely pay off. Now we come to the negative reviews. This customer was trying to order something online only to find that it was no longer on the menu. I would recommend that the restaurant keep the online menu up to date to avoid customer frustration like this. This is an easy fix and won't leave customers feeling irritated with the restaurant. This gentleman had a bad experience due to slow service. It was probably a busy night, but servers should always be attentive no matter the circumstance. I would recommend having more servers for these busy nights to avoid customer dissatisfaction. This is another example of how poor service can ruin a whole restaurant experience, even if the food was good like this gentleman stated. More servers for busy nights should address this problem. This review has nothing to do with bad service or bad food, but about high prices. Sometimes high prices can't be avoided due to expensive ingredients. but I would recommend that the restaurant seek out alternatives that will produce the same quality of food but for cheaper ingredients. This way, certain high dollar items could be a little bit more accessible to the average customer. Now on to the SWOT analysis, which is a business tool that we use at our company. Some of the strengths that this restaurant has are the atmosphere, diverse menu, specialty nights like trivia and bingo. The steak risotto was good. Lunch tacos is a good specialty lunch item. And they had a friendly staff. Some weaknesses, however, were not updating their online menus, slow service on busy nights, and the pricey menu. And some opportunities or recommendations that I would give would be to respond to the reviews, which the owner has done, keep the lunch items, update their online menu, and more servers for those busy nights, alternate ingredients for those pricey menu items to make them a little bit more accessible to the average customer. And some threats that this restaurant faces are too expensive menu items and Hunter's Pub. Those two go hand in hand because if the menu is too expensive, then customers are likely to just go to Hunter's Pub due to the restaurant being very similar. And another threat would be COVID-19, which the pandemic has kept a lot of people from going to restaurants. However, a lot of the reviews says that the restaurant is very clean, so as long as they keep doing that, they should be okay. In conclusion, 219 has very good reviews with an average of 4.5 stars. They are doing a lot of things right with food and service. Most of the negative reviews were about the price in their online website. If the restaurant decides to seek alternative ingredients and regularly keeps their online menu up to date, then this restaurant will be on their way to 5 stars. If you liked this presentation, please feel free to order our takeaway item, which is a koozie with our logo and mission statement on it. Our contact information and website are on the next slide. Thank you for your time, and I hope you learned something from this presentation.